Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're not giving away any money, but we are talking about it. A lot of money. We're about to jump into the world of wealth and fortune, like levels of rich you wouldn't believe. Get ready to have your minds blown, because we're about to reveal the top 5 richest men in the history of the world. I'm talking adjusted for inflation, all the money they'd have today, the whole shebang. We're going way back in time for some of these guys. This is going to be insane. Make sure you stick around till the end, because the number one spot might actually shock you. Let's do it. First up, we've got John D. Rockefeller, the OG oil tycoon. Imagine controlling like 90% of the oil in America back in the late 1800s. That's exactly what this guy did. Rockefeller's company, Standard Oil, was an absolute behemoth, and it made him insanely rich. We're talking a peak net worth estimated at over $400 billion in today's money. That's more than some small countries, guys. He practically invented being a billionaire. But hey, it wasn't all about making it rain for Rockefeller. He was also a big philanthropist, giving away hundreds of millions to education, healthcare, and scientific research. Whether you think he was a ruthless businessman or a generous visionary, you can't deny the impact he had. Next up, we've got another titan of industry, Andrew Carnegie. This guy built his fortune in steel, and just like Rockefeller, he knew how to play the game. Carnegie Steel was the company to beat, and they built everything from bridges to skyscrapers. At his peak, Carnegie's net worth was somewhere around $372 billion in today's money. That's a whole lot of steel. But here's the thing about Carnegie. He believed in using his wealth for good. He was a firm believer in giving back and became a major philanthropist. In fact, you've probably heard of him because he funded over 3,000 libraries across the United States. Talk about leaving a legacy. Chapter 3. Mansa Musa, the King of Bling. Okay, get ready to have your minds blown, because this next guy takes rich to a whole other level. Meet Mansa Musa, the 14th century ruler of the Mali Empire in West Africa. Now, historians have a tough time putting an exact number on his wealth, but let me tell you, this dude was rich. Imagine controlling half of the world's supply of gold at a time when gold was like the most valuable thing on the planet. Yeah, Mansa Musa was rolling in it. We're talking about a net worth so massive that it's basically impossible to calculate accurately. Some experts say his fortune would be worth trillions today. He was so rich that during his pilgrimage to Mecca, his spending actually crashed the economies of entire cities. Now that's what I call making an entrance. Chapter 4. Henry Ford, putting the world on wheels. Let's fast forward a bit to the 20th century and talk about a guy who revolutionized transportation. Henry Ford, you know him, you love him. He's the dude who brought us the Ford Model T and basically invented the assembly line. This innovation not only changed the way cars were made, but it also made them more affordable for everyday people. And guess what? It made Henry Ford a very, very wealthy man. At the height of his career, his net worth was an estimated $200 billion in today's dollars. But Ford wasn't just about building cars. He was also a visionary leader who implemented things like the 40-hour work week and fair wages. He understood the importance of his workers and helped create a more sustainable business model. Chapter 5. Bill Gates, from computer nerd to global icon. Last but not least, we've got a name you definitely know, Bill Gates. This guy is a household name, and for good reason. As the co-founder of Microsoft, he played a huge role in making computers and software accessible to everyone. From operating systems to gaming consoles, Microsoft has its hands in everything tech-related, and it's made Bill Gates one of the richest people on the planet. We're talking a peak net worth of over $190 billion. But here's the thing about Bill Gates, he's also incredibly generous. Through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, he and his ex-wife have donated billions to global health initiatives, poverty alleviation, and education. So there you have it, folks. The top 5 richest men of all time. From oil and steel to technology and even ancient empires, these guys amassed fortunes that are almost impossible to fathom. But what's even more inspiring is how many of them use their wealth to make a positive impact on the world. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. We're always cooking up some crazy stuff here. Now we want to hear from you. Who do you think will be the next to join this list? Let us know in the comments below. Maybe one of you watching will be the next big tycoon. Until next time.